and welcome to another family history video. Today we're in the town of Frankford, Sussex County, New Jersey, and we thought you might enjoy coming along on a cemetery trip. So we're at the Frankford Plains Cemetery. Sometimes it's given the mailing address of Augusta if you're trying to look it up in Google Maps, but it was in Frankford. And this was originally the site of where one of the early churches in this county was built. And of course it had an associated cemetery. And you can see as you look around, there's an older section of the cemetery, and then there's kind of a hill, and then there's a newer section. And so we're here today in the older section of the cemetery to look for some of our ancestors. Some of the flags you see tend to designate people who were in the Revolutionary War or other wars. And back in this section we were able to find some Gustons that were in the Revolutionary War. And then down kind of below us we found the Stoll family and the Price family. And how are what directly related to us people that are buried here. William and Esther Dunn, our fourth great grandfather, one of their oldest children's name was Esther. And Esther Dunn married Francis Price, who was actually he became a justice of the peace for this county. So he actually married a lot of Esther's siblings. So let's go over and look at Esther and Francis Price's graves. Just walk over here with me. They're right down this road. We found them all by ourselves. We had to kind of walk back and forth through the rows and hunt and read names. We cheated a little bit. We looked at the Find a Grave website to see the shape of the tombstone, and that helped us to spot them. So right here, first with the flags, we have Francis Price. So he was the justice of the peace who Esther Dunn married. Then we have Esther Dunn's headstone. And in front, we're still struggling a little bit to read some of these other ones, but in front of them you'll see some of their children. And it's interesting, you can see these ones have footstones as well. So some graves have a headstone and a footstone. And so it's been really fun. Let me see if I can read this epitaph for Esther, wife of John Guston. It says, "Cropped like a flower, she withered in her bloom, though flattering life her promised years to come." So she must have died relatively young. It says, and here's another son.
Died August 1793.
Here's another son of Francis and Esther Price, who died when he was, looks like 13 years, 8 months, and 3 days old. So we've had a really good time visiting the Frankford Plains